Back now with Manitowoc Mayor Justin Nichols running for re-election. Fiscal responsibility, big in your mind. In your philosophy, what should the city be spending its money on? Most important areas?
First and foremost, the things the citizens deserve, protections, public safety, good roads, obviously the things that we expect in every community should be top priorities in any budget. But I have a philosophy where I truly believe the government can spur growth, can spur development in terms of like downtown. And we have things like facade grants where we use tax dollars to help fix some of these historic old buildings that a small business owner may not be able to repair their facade back to what it was in 1870. That's where we can help and at least create an attractive downtown for more development. Buying land. We're running out of land in the industrial park right now because we have several businesses that have built or will be building in the very near future, where I believe it's the city's role and responsibility to buy more land, to be able to give incentives to businesses to move here. So I'm all about quality of life, and I truly believe that if I'm asking you as a citizen of Manitowoc to pay $20 more a year, that you're going to see a true benefit out of that, whether it be improved lakefront, improved river access, a better downtown, or better parks. I mean, I'm all about creating a community with the private sector as well. We have a lot of great partnerships in our parks, where we have Adopt a Park, where businesses, individuals have helped contribute money to parks along with the city, and that just makes for an even more beautiful area. We're building a restroom right now on the lake, on the Mariners Trail. And if the city did it on our own, it probably would just be a cinder block, ugly building, right? But the West Foundation stepped up. We're building it like an 1870s boathouse. It's going to be beautiful because it's right on our lakeshore.
Yeah.
It's right on a main area where tourists and citizens alike are going to see it. We don't want an ugly building. But our funds are limited as well. Private sector and with the help of the West Foundation, we're able to make it look beautiful and provide something for the citizens and tourists to enjoy.
Have you had trouble balancing? You've got big plans for downtown, big plans for development, and only so much in the budget.
Yeah, it is. And we get every incumbent right now is in Wisconsin especially getting slammed probably for road conditions because roads aren't in great condition, right? I'm a strong believer that we're always going to be fixing roads in Wisconsin, especially with our winters, especially with how we just beat up our roads here in Wisconsin. And there isn't enough funding for roads from the state level down to local communities. We keep pushing hard for that. I'm on the League of Municipalities board. I'm the first vice chair. I'll be the chair next year if I win re-election and move on. But every city and every village in the state of Wisconsin is dealing with road issues, right? So I keep saying we could put our whole budget other than police and fire into roads. We'd have pretty decent roads and nothing to show for
else.
Nothing else. So it is a balancing act, and I hope that I've shown over the last 12 years that yes, police, fire, roads is a priority going into every single budget, but I'm not going to risk the other quality of life aspects that truly make a community just to get another road done. I would rather have a vibrant downtown. I'd rather have a vibrant industrial park, and things for citizens to do that the local government can provide.
What are your priorities for downtown?
Downtown, a few years ago, we sat down and the mission basically was to get people to live, work, and play. And the most important is live. We are, you see everywhere, Green Bay and in other communities, more apartments, more housing availability on the river because it's beautiful.
Right.
We turned our way from the river and the lake for far too long in Manitowoc. And right now we're working with a developer to build over 80 units in downtown, market rate apartments. That'll be the largest development we've seen in our downtown in generations. And that's going to bring over 100 people to downtown, and they're going to walk, they're going to go to the restaurants, they're going to enjoy the parks and the festivities and festivals in summertime and winter. And that'll just create more of those small businesses popping up in downtown and more excitement. And again, Manitowoc is such a beautiful community on Lake Michigan and the river. It's something we have that not many other communities in the nation have, and we need to capitalize on that. So we need people to live, work, and play. We have a couple corporate headquarters downtown. We're starting to have more and more festivals. We're adding restaurants and brew pubs and other things along the riverfront that really will hopefully, again, attract my generation to come back to Manitowoc. And one thing I learned, though, that's when I started that, wanting to get young people to move back to Manitowoc, I learned that retired individuals want the same exact things. They want to live downtown. They want to walk to the festival. They want to walk to the brew pub. We're seeing a lot of folks who moved out of Manitowoc for a job wanting to move back because they're seeing all the excitement and the things that we're doing.
The latest on your Miro site, it's been demolished for some time now. Nothing's been happening there. What's the inside story on that?
Yeah, what's the inside story? There's actually been quite a bit happening, believe it or not. Last year, before the pandemic hit, we were working with the Boys and Girls Club. They still have basically an option on that site. Now, with COVID, raising money to build, something like that, what made it very, very difficult. But they were going to go on the Washington Street side. We brought that to the City Council, unanimously said, yep, let's go ahead and see if we can get a Boys and Girls Club on this site. It's a perfect location on a bus route near downtown as well. We've also been doing a lot of environmental work on the site. The council approved some dollars from some federal grants that we received and state to do more environmental work on the site. So if you've been past it, you've probably seen people poking holes and cleaning stuff up. We also did a structural analysis on the site because the columns that were there for Miro, the 7-story building, are still in the ground. And if we can build a Boys and Girls Club on top of them, that saves costs for them. So we did a structural analysis. And we've also been we've been working very diligently with our attorneys and folks we have hired to go after, to recover costs from the responsible party, which would have been Miro and what was on the site at that time. And we're going to be somewhat successful, but that takes time, of course, anytime you do that. And COVID with the Boys and Girls Club, unfortunately, kind of set things back. But it doesn't look the best, I can wholeheartedly admit that, but there is a future there. And it's best that the building came down because we could still be sitting here today saying, when is that building coming down? It was starting to fall apart. People were going inside, and it just wasn't a safe situation like it was. It's much safer today, and work continues on it.
What is the latest on the industrial park? What's happening there?
We are just working with a current business where if they purchase land that they want, we actually will be full. Our industrial park will be full. Dram Corporation is building on one of the last lots that's directly adjacent to the interstate, just east of Jagaman. Redline Plastics just built over 100,000 square foot facility. We actually just cut their ribbon 6 months ago. They're already going to be building another 100,000 square foot addition onto their facility. Bank First purchased some land in the industrial park. Manitowoc Tool and Manufacturing has an option on a piece of land. And the biggest, newest one is Ammo Inc., which we just announced a few months ago now, where they'll be adding 200 jobs to the community, about 150,000 square foot facility. Good paying jobs. They have billboards up around town that says upwards of $25.25 an hour for skilled laborers. And that's a good thing. That's good dollars in Manitowoc. That's a good living wage in Manitowoc. And when all those happen, AMMO should be breaking ground pretty soon here. We're out of land. So last year, I recommended to the council, and they unanimously approved purchasing 90 acres from Manitowoc County of land just south of the current industrial park, but on the interstate. It was a farm field. It is a farm field right now, pretty flat, and that will be our future industrial park.
Manitowoc Mayor Justin Nichols is our guest this morning on Newsmaker Sunday, and we're back with more right after this. Stay with us.